Brendan Horan.
Mr. Speaker, in debating the supplementary estimates, I'd like to start with Vote Health, sir. The supplementary estimates increase ministerial servicing and policy advice by around $74,000. And, sir, I am concerned that the Minister, Tony Ryall, is being badly serviced and badly advised about the needs of people with diabetes and also about the CareSense blood glucose meters. Sir, today Minister Ryall said that he did agree that people with diabetes in New Zealand deserved reliable blood glucose level meters, and I'm heartened by that. I'm also pleased to report, sir, that Pharmac has been in touch with me and has asked me to pass on the information from people with diabetes who have been having problems with these CareSense meters. And I have sent them over 18,000 words of communication, sir. And one of those communications was from a young mother who just contracted diabetes less than 3 months ago during her pregnancy. Now, sir, this young mother is having problems with her CareSense meter. This young mother is a health professional. She is a haematologist. Her mother and older sister have type 1 diabetes, and her father is a doctor. So it concerns me, sir, that someone with this degree of awareness about diabetes would write to me about problems with the CareSense meter. And if this person writes to me, then we know there's a problem. And I would say, sir, that all MPs here can join me. There's room for us to really push and help New Zealanders who have diabetes. They have diabetes through no fault of their own. They measure their day by the measure on their blood glucose meters. Their very next step is dependent upon it, and they deserve to be healthy. They deserve to be safe. And, sir, it's a real concern that the Minister's claims of $10 million in savings will be at the expense of these Kiwis with diabetes, as many people have real problems with the new meters. And my heart goes out to the young people and young parents especially, and the elderly who have diabetes and are having such terrible trouble with these CareSense meters. Mr. Speaker, looking at vote housing, and you know, there have to be real concerns regarding the multi-layered bureaucracy here, including the bumbling and inept plumbers, gas fitters and drain layers board. The board has taken a highly inappropriate and heavy-handed approach to an industry of very good tradespeople. Now, had the Minister put into the supplementary appropriations the tiny sum of $600,000 to fund discipline and enforcement, and that $600,000 is less than what ministers pay themselves for a Wellington housing allowance, I might add, then much of the problems the government has made for themselves here would be resolved. But no, Maurice Williamson ignores the Ombudsman's report and backs a board that lacks integrity and also lacks the support of the bulk of plumbers, gas fitters and drain layers in New Zealand. Sir, coming to vote social development, there are changes to over 50 line items, but what I do not see is a change to focus on the real needs of children. We need to provide an environment where children can be safe and can grow to be great adults, where families can be safe. In supplementary estimates for vote transport, KiwiRail gets an equity injection of $322 million, yet they are not able to maintain the track and run the business safely and properly. Sir, less than 12 months ago, KiwiRail solemnly promised that permanent workers would be the ones to do the core maintenance work. Those promises are shattered this month as the company is bringing in contractors to perform essential maintenance. And, sir, it didn't just happen somewhere out isolated on a track. It happened in the main depot at Tauranga, just rubbing salt into the wounds of people who were employed by KiwiRail and took them in good faith. And also, what are we seeing? Well, just last week, sir, the Wellington transport shambles as the trains are out of action after a small storm left the seawall breached, ballast scoured by seawater and tracks hanging in mid-air. And sir, that's no way to run a train set. And I would say that, sir, in Europe and other parts of the world, they get snow all the time, sir. They get wind and rain. But the thing is, they look after their lines, so they don't have the continual interruptions that we do to not only to our transport system, but also to power supply, water supply, and other essential services. And it's just not good enough, sir. You know, we need to pull New Zealand into the 21st century. Thank you, sir.
Ian Lees Galloway.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. The Labor Party's